And you'd never believe it, but they drive her out to the Wentworth General Hospital to see the baby. Isn't that great? As a matter of fact, I think she's going to visit later on today.
Well, that's only natural. I mean, she's the mother.
Yeah. Anyway, this friend of mine, her name's Chrissy, and
That's enough, Gilmore. You're not entitled to talk about other inmates.
I was just hoping that Judy here would be able to meet my friend Chrissy one day, that's all.
You're not here to procure either.
Procure? No way. It's just that if I find something, it's mine.
Just stick to talking about yourself.
I better go.
I need to rush off.
Oh, well, I gotta get back to work, you know.
I'd go with you if I could.
Would you?
Oh, yeah, could I speak to the college secretary, please?
Secretary?
Oh, my name is Paul Reed. I was wondering if my son had arrived there yet. His name's Tony?
Just one moment, Mr. Reed. I'll check for you.
Thank you. Come in. Yes, Mick.
Oh, sorry to bother you, but Mrs. Davidson wants to see you as soon as possible.
Well, I'm a little bit... tell her I'll be there.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, your son has just come into the office, Mr. Reed. Did you want to speak to him?
No. If you could just keep him there, please. I'm sorry to be a nuisance.
Will I?
Yeah, well, I'll be right over there.
All right, I'll try.
Thank you very much. Sorry, Meg, something's come up and I'm a little bit preoccupied.
Oh, that must be why you were so rude when you arrived for work this morning.
Was I? Look, I'm sorry. Look, I have to go out. I'll be gone for about an hour or so.
And?
Well, could you cover for me?
Well, what will I tell Erica?
Thanks, Meg.
Oh, no, hang on. What am I going to tell her?
Well, tell her I'm not here and I'll be back in an hour. Well, I'm glad I caught you.
Caught me, yeah. The escaping prisoner.
Tony, please.
Yeah, all right.
I didn't mean it to sound that way.
Yeah, I know. You know, you wouldn't have caught me. I only came back to pay a library fine before I left. It's what comes of your honesty.
Oh, Tony, come off it, mate.
Look, if being honest means you can never do your own thing, well, there's not much point, is there? And you chasing after me doesn't help anything either.
I just want to make sure you don't do anything stupid, that's
Well,
all.
what's stupid about wanting to get out and earn my own living instead of wasting my time at this place?
I don't think you're wasting your time.
Yeah, well, I do.
Tony, this is getting us nowhere. You know what'll happen if you leave home. You'll go to jail.
Yeah, what if I can find an apprenticeship where I don't have to leave home?
I'd have to think about it.
Look, I'm old enough to do this on my own, you know. I don't have to have your permission to leave this place.
I know that. I just thought we might be able to make this decision together.
Yeah, it seems like you're the only one that's making any decisions so far.
I want to discuss it. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I can't discuss it. I've got to meet someone.
Who?
A girl.
Well, perhaps we can discuss it at home tonight. That is, if you're coming home. Tony?
Yeah, all right, I'll be there, but... Well, this talk, I mean, let's make sure that I'm not coming home to listen to all the reasons why I shouldn't do what I want to do, all right? I mean, I've got opinions as well.
I'll be all ears.
Just as long as you listen, that's all I want.
5:30?
Okay. Oh, and don't be late.
Oh, Mr. Simpson, I didn't expect to see you again.
Things didn't work out too well last time. Thought I'd try again. Maybe we can work something out. I wanted to let Caroline know that I'd testify.
Well, that's wonderful news. I'm sure she'll be delighted.
Yes, I suppose so.
Yeah, are you being attended to?
I'm waiting for a male officer. I have to be searched for some reason or other.
Yes, right.
It's a bit much. It's bad enough having to come here in the first place.
Well, I'll catch up with you later. I better get to it. Jim?
Oh?
You're going to search me, are you?
Yes, that's right. If you turn around, please. Arms up, please.
Take it easy, sport. I'm no criminal.
All right, Mr. Simpson, your visit's in the garden. An officer is bringing Mrs. Simpson out. This way, please.
Hello?
Hello?
Everything all right? Do you mind? I think I'm entitled to a private conversation with my wife. Don't know who he thinks he is.
Oh, it's all right, Michael. He's only doing his job.
Yeah? Only the lowest form of life would do a job like that.
Do you want to speak to your wife or not, Mr. Simpson?
Michael, please.
I just wanted to tell you that I'm definitely going to testify for you.
What? Well, why the sudden change of heart?
Don't you want me to?
I just don't understand. After yesterday, if he hadn't stepped in, I hate to think what you'd have done.
What I do? What about him, eh? No, you haven't considered that, have you? Just remember who's got the key to your cell.
Don't be ridiculous.
What's so ridiculous? I've heard plenty of stories about what goes on inside. You don't think he's being nice to you out of the goodness of his heart, do you? You're out of your mind. He's a creep to be doing the job in the first place. Don't worry, he'll demand payment for his favors. And you know what that means, don't you?
Oh, that's enough. Would you take me back inside, please?
That's right. You'll take real good care of her, won't you?
Oh, Meg, just on my way to see Mrs. Davidson. Thank you for covering for me.
You said an hour.
I know, I got held up. It won't happen again, I promise.
No, it won't.
Pardon?
Because I won't be covering for you again, Paul.
Well, what's wrong?
You. I'm sick and tired of your attitude to me and to everyone else. I mean, look at you. All sweetness and light now. Utterly charming whenever you want something. The rest of the time, I think you're about the rudest person I've ever met.
You mean this morning?
Oh, no, not just this morning.
I was worried about something this morning.
Look, your personal problems don't interest me in the slightest.
Meg! I'm sorry I missed you earlier on.
That's all right. Mrs. Jackson said you were on business.
Yes.
I just wanted to let you know that the department has offered to assist with the women's fundraising efforts.
Well, that's wonderful.
Well, don't get too excited. They're prepared to help after the craft project gets off the ground.
Well, that shouldn't take too long. Did they have anything to say about our intention to start a radio station with the proceeds?
No, but they obviously approve of the idea, so much so, in fact, that they are prepared to supply some of the more expensive craft items.
That couldn't be better. We can soon start our own shop and have a regular industry going here.
Providing the women maintain their enthusiasm.
Well, that's my responsibility. And on that subject, B. Smith.
What about her? Oh, excuse me. Yes?
It's Jim Fletcher, Mrs. Davidson. Chrissy Latham's escort's here?
Oh, good. Would you take her to reception?
Yes, right.
And, Mr. Fletcher, don't forget she'll have to be thoroughly searched when she comes back this evening.
Don't worry, it'll be done.
Thank you. Sorry, what were you saying about Smith?
Oh, it's just that she has played a major role in getting this project off the ground.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. I am also well aware that when Smith does anything, it's usually for an ulterior motive, like getting herself out of isolation, for example.
Well, she's certainly shown that she can cooperate.
I need a little more convincing.
Oh, I see. Well, fine. Thank you for all the good news. I'd better be going. I want to catch Meg Jackson.
Oh, I think you might have missed her. She's due off at 5.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll see her tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
Sharon. Oh, Sharon, you're not being fair. You know I'd help you. It's just that if I get caught coming in here with drugs, I'll never see my baby again. Well, surely you must think that's important. Anyway, they're bound to wake up if they see Judy at the hospital.
Who'd see her?
Oh, I don't know, but someone might.
Well, she knows what she's doing. She won't hang round. She'll just dump the stuff and get out.
Will she?
Of course. She knows the tricks from when I was dealing.
Well, where's she going to leave it?
In the loo. That's the usual place.
I thought Judy didn't like drugs.
She doesn't. But she does love me.